Now, before you hate, comment and dislike bomb, hear me out. I am a huge fan of Stayc. I really appreciate their contribution to K-pop's bubblegum sound, and I think they are very capable of pulling off a good, mature concept and song. And I was already anticipating something like this because of the reception of their recent releases. I just think the way they went about it was a huge misstep. I don't know. I'm writing a whole script on this, so I'll say more of my thoughts over there. But yeah, sonically and visually I just didn't connect with the stuff here. Granted, BB is catchy, it gets stuck in my head often, but I just don't like it. I'm sorry, love you Stayc. But sadly, this wasn't it for me. Maybe you liked it, I don't know. The music video is nicely edited though. But yeah, this single was not good. Even the B-sides were kinda alright. They felt more like rehashings of older songs in their discography. Like not in a they've done this genre before type of way, but like the melodies sound exactly like some of their other songs. And I just feel like for a Ray brand that should not be the case. We should see and hear something new. That's all I must say for this release. Here's the track rankings, and yeah, let's move on. Again, another example for what not to do for a Ray brand. I was very disappointed in the execution. Like the name, the logo, and the concept films, all impeccable. I found it all to be very interesting. Like the visuals were amazing. And the girlfriend teaser had me excited. And then the song dropped. Then I heard the first few lines. Come on. Can we drop the corny cussing in K-pop songs? Half the time they sound forced. I think my main problem is really the lyrics and that stupid post-chorus, because the instrumental is so up my alley. And the music video is very nice. But honestly, I can see the vision for girlfriend, at least in the final chorus. Had the lyrics just all been in Korean, I would have ate it up. And honestly, this being a pre-release track is so underwhelming. I am tired of companies choosing the most ass songs to promote for the comeback, because I don't think the hate for this era would have been that bad had they not dropped Girlfriend first. I would have chose Love Tease as a pre-release if I'm being honest. Now let's talk about the star of the show, Good Thing. I actually am obsessed with it. It's catchy and it's very modern idol. But you see, that's the problem. This song is extremely safe. Mind you, this is supposed to be a rebrand. You cannot just do the same thing you were doing before with a rebrand. I mean, seriously, do you people know what a rebrand is? Don't piss me off. And I'm just very disappointed because for the amount of effort put into the concept film, the music did not deliver. If you rebrand, you can't half-ass it. A rebrand is a make or break moment for your product or company. Here are the ratings for the rest of the songs. Yes, I enjoyed them, but they don't stick with me. I should not be thinking the songs on an album that's supposedly supposed to be a Ray branding album are just okay. I should be wowed by it. A rebrand for artists or groups should be a moment to define a new soundscape and show off a different side we've never seen, or at least polish the sides we have seen. Again, I have more thoughts on this whole rebrand thing coming up in a future video, so yeah. Air is Yeji's official solo debut, not counting the Born to Be solo. It's the first a member of Itzy to have an official debut, with concept films and concept photos. You know the whole shebang. The album has 4 songs, with the title track obviously being Air. Air is one of those songs that I want to like more, because there's good qualities about it when you focus on those parts, but the whole picture is still kinda eh. The post-chorus is so addictive and fun, but the chorus is very outdated and not in a cute nostalgic callback way. The bass in the chorus and line delivery kinda makes it hard to listen to. Believe me, Yeji has a good vocal tone, and it shines well in some parts of the song, like the verses and post-chorus. But sometimes it just sounds off. Maybe it's the mixing or something. As for the B-sides, they're cute. Absolutely loved Invasion and 25/8. While TFE does still feel outdated in a sense, it feels more nostalgic rather than outdated in a bad way, you know. I was very intrigued by this comeback. Rather than going for 28 Reasons 2.0 and leaning in on the spooky imagery we were used to, the creative team decided to go for a different approach, with heavy influences from comic book villains, specifically DC. It's made very obvious by the Batman-inspired logo that is used in the promotional material. The concept photos are beautiful. I really love the color grading. It feels different enough from 28 Reasons, yet still has that dark feeling that ties both the projects together. I also love the third batch of concept photos being merch. It was very cute. Also, the album packaging is very cute too. Now enough of the concept. Let's talk music. I really didn't know what to expect walking into Accidentally on Purpose. And well, it was smooth sailing till we got to the chorus. Don't get me wrong, it sounds fine. She sounds good. It's just the random cussing in the chorus. And look, I'm not trying to be a purist and be like, Soolji said a bad word, I am unstanding. Like that's a grown woman. But it just comes off as corny. Like the song did not need it at all. But besides that, the song is very good. I really love the second verse. I do wish the high note after the bridge was more prominent like 28 Reasons. But besides that, I really like this song. Pretty solid release. Also really love the music video. I could have sworn that Jang Hemin worked on this. because the move is very similar to her style. Here's the B-side rankings. Nothing noteworthy. So yeah, next comeback. Genuinely one of the best things SSERAFIM has released since their debut, and the most consistent one quality-wise and sound-wise. Their other EPs after their debut has always felt like something was missing. Like the title would do most of the carrying if the title was good, but Hot by SSERAFIM fills the void that is missing in their other projects. I found myself actively going back and returning to these songs, way more compared to their previous projects. While there are some good songs in SSERAFIM's discography, I never really intended to go back and listen to it. It was usually a one-and-done type of situation. But with the songs on this album, they're very addictive. I hope we can get more SSERAFIM projects like this, because I feel like they're slowly living up to the potential that they've never really tapped into. The music video is also really cute. I love the juxtaposition of having a music video for a song called Hot open up with a monochrome shot of a snowy landscape. There's also some more monochrome scenes which tie into some of the concept photos we've gotten. I also really love the color grading, having either intense orange hues, subdued green hues, or monochrome shots. Here are the track ratings. I love Dash. All these songs were very good. Again, like I said before, a lot of SSERAFIM songs are to me and their EPs tend to have a lot of filler. But this EP was very much quality over quantity. This was such a great way to open the year up for them. I really love this project. I was very excited for an Irene and Sulji comeback, because it's been years since the last one. And from the concept photos I was very gagged. I was very excited to hear what the EP would sound like, and well, it's alright. Tilt, while good, I just feel like it's a little lackluster, and I think it's because of the chorus instrumental. It just feels too plain. Like very plain. I get it's an Annie drop, but I just feel like the execution of it wasn't the best. The verses and pre-chorus are fine. I think my favorite is the first verse and pre-chorus. The build-up in the pre-chorus and bridge is so good, but it never pays off because of the chorus instrumental. And that's kinda how I can describe the feeling I got while listening to a lot of these songs. I was just waiting for more to happen. Not that the songs are bad. I just wanted more in the production. Like the food is seasoned, but like, maybe some extra paprika or something, because I can taste something is missing. The only song where I feel like the build-up and the pre-chorus paid off was Girl Next Door. It's very obvious why this is the most popular song on the album. The instrumental and backing vocals just add so much depth and interest to the song. Here are the B-side rankings. Overall, this album was okay. It's not saving 2025. The year is still in shambles. We are still in a K-pop musical recession, but it's cute, I guess. I've already made a huge in-depth video on why I love Kiki so much and why I think it's one of the best debuts of 2025. But I'll just reiterate the key points that I said in that video. I love how unique and quirky the concept is. Like their concept photos just stand out compared to the rest of the groups nowadays, and I really love it. The music, while I wish they did less rapping on the tracks, I still think it's one of the best and most unique sounds we've gotten in K-pop. A lot of the songs sound like they were ripped directly from the new Super Mario Bros. OST, and I love it. Overall, I'm just very excited to see what else they have in store because I just love their concept and music. Here are the track rankings, and yeah, groundwork is honestly amazing. I hope we get more songs that sonically sound like this in the future. We love you, Kiki. Now, I am not gonna deep dive into the concept as I usually would in these review segments, because, well, there's just a lot to talk about. I am working on an analysis and all I can say is there's a lot and I love it. I love the story to this album, I love the music videos, and yeah, there's just a lot I want to say about this project. Which is ironic because this segment might end up being the shortest one in this video. But this album, while not her best, at least according to the fans, is just so good and cohesive, and the production is just lovely. I love this album. Genuinely one of the best things released this year. I haven't dived into her discography that much, but I definitely plan to, especially after this, and listening to this album. And if this is what a quote somewhat good BB album sounds like, then I am curious to hear what peak BB sounds like. Here are the song rankings. These songs are genuinely so good. I love it so much. This is probably one of the best things we've gotten from S, right next to Hit the Floor album, because that was low-key peak. Their albums have always been cute. They were nothing like super good to me, but this album is also not super good, but still, it's really good. Usually there's one or two songs besides the title track that stick with me after listening to a S project, then I forget all about it. But this album stuck with me more. Also, did they hire new producers or something? Because the mixing on this album sounds so good. There's no moment in this album where I think, why did they sound like that? Or why are they muffled? While there are some songs where the instrumental and vocals are like the same volume, or like the instrumentals low-key louder than the girls, but it's not that bad. There's worse mixing examples in their discography. I do have one complaint though, and that is the concept photos. Yes, before you comment, I know they're not gonna be amazing because, well, there's 24 of them, of course they'll have to cut some corners. But to that I say, go ahead, cut those corners. Maybe instead of boring solo shots, we can have small groups of 3s in one photo, so we can have more interesting shots and posing. Maybe save the solo shots for the physical albums. Like, I just want them to be a bit more ambitious with their stuff, like maybe having a yearbook style photo shoot / collage, or making the OT25 shot look like a fashion magazine or something. And I feel like because they have 25 members, they can really do cool photo shoots and compositions. I mean, they already do it in their music video. And the thing is, they are capable of making interesting and fun and interesting concept photos. I mean, look at Assemble's concept photos, some of Assemble 24's concept photos, and even Visionary Vision's concept photos. I hope in the future their photo shoots become more ambitious, like some of their subunits. Also, back to the music discussion. I think SSERAFIM would have been in my top 5 discographies if some of their songs were produced well, because a lot of their songs are really, really good, and I love a lot of their songs. Here's the song rankings. I did not understand the Diablo hate. When the snippet was released, it was the same mixing. The girls just didn't sound like the demo singer. I'm glad we all have come to our senses as a collective and realized that was a load of BS. Anyways, I love Firework Diary. It is so adorable. I honestly don't know why it's taken me this long to notice, but I think I should really stan and alt NCT Wish. I mean, their concept is just so me, and I really like their debut. But I think Pop Off and its music video kinda just sealed the deal, that I should be paying more mind to this group. I mean, it's just so adorable. The editing is so cute. I am in love with it. And the styling, the yellows and mint green and soft blues. Styling 8. And the collage style scenes are so well done here. Like, oh my gosh. As for the song, I think it might be a grower. I don't like it that much. I think it's mostly just the instrumental of the chorus because the other parts of the song are fine to me. It's cute, I def need to stan. I love the art direction and the cute pastels. I definitely need to go check out their creative director because this style is literally everything I need and love. Especially with the editing for the music video. Literally me core. Here are the rankings for the B-sides. I ended up liking them a lot more than Pop Pop if I'm being 100% honest. It's definitely not a bad title, but I just don't really vibe with it. The other songs on this EP, however, they ate down. This is literally such a cute album. It just brings me back to 3rd gen K-pop and like early NCT Dream. I love it so much. Now listening to this extended play, I started with the B-sides first because I wanted to watch the music video for this. And I feel like I kinda set myself up, because for me personally, the title track Stunner is low-key a nothing burger. Like it's a solid 8, but I just don't see myself going back to it at all. It's one of those songs that plays in the background while you're cleaning and you're like, yeah, this sounds nice, but I'm not gonna stop cleaning and add it to my playlist. Like it's just kinda there. Like the B-sides really outdo it. Like even the ballad on here low-key outdid. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this EP. I am obsessed with those B-sides. Definitely one of the better releases we've gotten this year. I also really love the logo design for Stunner. It's low-key double dipping in Aespa's Supernova sauce, but they're in the same company so. Anyways, here are the B-side rankings. I really like Bambola and Waves. This EP has some pretty solid songs that I added to my playlist. Let me show you that no over me. That's that. Wow, that's really all I can say. Wow, what an impactful way to end of truly an amazing trilogy, one of my favorites. The budget for this era was really amped up. Just from the start of the rollout, I was extremely intrigued. The concept photos were like, if we took the normal concept photos that NMIXX does, and amplify them times 10. And the concept films, all of it just chef's kiss. And deciding to make High Horse the pre-release, they couldn't have chosen a better song to give us a preview of what's yet to come. Instead of a wacky or zany track like Slingshot, or the other quirky songs on this EP, we get a ballad, a really good one at that. All of that amazing rollout building up to the star of the show, Know About Me. Now, admittedly, I was scared this song would not be good. The snippet JYP chose to use for the teasers had me worried. It'd be those talk singing, chanting songs. But when I watched the music video on release, I was surprised in more ways than one. The first shot of this video just sets the tone. They did not come to play. Instead of the chanty experimental song that I was expecting, the song is a futuristic R&B song with many synths. I am absolutely in love with this song, the chorus being a proper chorus, the build up in the bridge leading to the dance break and final chorus. I've never been this gagged at a NMIXX song. Don't get me wrong, I've always loved most of their songs, but there's never been a moment where I paused and sat there, processing in what just happened. FE304 break was breaking from the norm and planting the seeds for growth. And forward is those seeds blossoming. This is genuinely them tapping into their full potential. I absolutely love this project. The girls have never sounded better. Genuinely one of their best projects. Here are the B-side rankings. I don't give a fuck, I loved Golden Recipe, don't you dare say it was a sneak. I love all the songs on this EP, it's actually insane. NMIXX, we love you. Overall, this was honestly such a weak start to this year. Around this time in 2024, I would have already had 20 plus songs in my playlist. But this year for K-pop has just been so bad. Nothing has been super amazing or good, but there has been some good releases that I am obsessed with. Who knows? Maybe it's just my taste evolving and maturing. Maybe that's why I haven't been eating up every comeback my faves released recently. Or maybe we are just in a musical recession. Overall, I give this spring season a 7.4. Not bad, but also not good. But yeah, thank you all for watching and thank you all for the support on that Splatoon video. I also hope you guys like this new seasonal series. I'll do a seasonal review every season, and who knows, maybe I might change this style to the Mario Kart World UI. But that's all for now. I'll see you all next time.